Ashes down. Kneel before. Check. Don't move. Down you go. You're finished. Ashes out of my way. You're finished. Out of my way. Down you go. Ashes to ashes. Checkpoint. Don't move. You're finished. Out of my way. Too slow. You're finished. Ashes to ashes. Check. Fly! Out of my way. Kneel before jackpot. You shall die. Don't move. Now you meet your end. Check. Here goes. You're finished. Don't move. You're finished. Kneel before. Down you go. Fool, don't move. Kneel before Jack. Ashes to ashes. Weak. Out of my way. Ashes to ashes. Down. Kneel before Jack. You're finished. Ashes to ashes. Jackpot. Down you go. Jackpot. Ha! Try me. Kneel before ashes. Kneel before weak ashes. Go to hell. Kneel before ashes to ashes. Go Kneel before
Wait, before the video ends, if you actually want to know how to do these chained judgment cuts, well, it's not that simple, but you'll get used to it. So how you do it, basically you're just doing your normal judgment cut by holding the melee attack and then letting go. You'll send it to them. Now, with chained judgment cuts, they're quite, well, it doesn't really, it needs to be an imperfect start depending on, well, so the way you're doing these chained judgment cuts is that you're doing just, it's depending on how long you hold the judgment cut, depending on how long you hold it, you have to do that. I don't know how to explain it a little bit, but you're doing it for the amount of seconds you're holding for it, and if you get the hang of it, you'll realise when to do the next one. So you do a normal judgment cut, or sometimes you can get a perfect. So this is a normal one. You basically just do a back dodge to do it. But with a perfect one, if you let, basically see, if you let go at the right time, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. If you let go at the right time, you'll get the perfect. Now, to chain that, you're just doing the exact same input, but you are making sure you are doing the same input at the same time, like this. Oh, it does get you have to get used to it. Hang on, if I can do it. Sometimes sometimes you can get it right spot on. I would prefer to do ground ones, not to do sky ones. You just need to make sure you swing at the right time. There you go. You can do 4, but the only way to do 4 is by doing an imperfect one, and then do 3 perfect ones. You can, if you just start off with a perfect one, you're just gonna only do 3. With judgment cuts, with perfect judgment cuts, you can do any melee attack to, just like that. You can do this, you can do that, like any melee attack. So you could do his other combo, and you'll get used to it, and you'll get ton more of your skill point depending on. You can same doing it with Sin Devil Trigger, but I'd rather save your Sin Devil Trigger if there's like a bunch of enemies around, like a bunch of demons around you. You could use the Sin Devil Trigger because the judgment cuts can be separated around other people, around other demons. Yeah, so try and have a go. See if you get used to it. It did take me a while to actually learn this, Because back then I didn't really realise there was actually a chain judgment cut. I thought it was just a normal judgment cut till I figured it out. I thought there was just only one. I thought there was only one judgment cut just like this. So yeah, I feel like I don't know if I've done that correctly, like how to speak, talking about that judgment cut, but if that's actually helped, then you can actually use it to your advantage. Sometimes you don't even need to do like any sort of attack. You could just... You can stand back, you can do an attack like... Oops, you can just stay away from the enemy. And just send them off with... Now doing the rapid slash... You have to time it. Oh, not the Rising Star one. Now go from an imperfect to a perfect. It's... I keep doing perfect ones, but you'll start to get used to it. The first one you need to realise is, to say this again, like how to figure out how to do it, for as long as you hold the melee attack, so like if I do a perfect one, you have to do it for that certain time to chain it. So well, I'm going to zoom into the controller port so you can actually see how I'm doing it. So I'm going to do this in Sin Devil Trigger mode, so it's quite easy. I would rather start with Sin Devil Trigger mode because he does it quicker. So if I do perfect ones, oops. Sometimes I can get it. I might just add it then. Yeah, let me. Sometimes the sky ones could be a little bit harder. There we go. And if I slow that down for you. So, if that helps, that should, kind of. Hopefully it just takes a practice to get that done. So, hopefully that helped. And yeah, this did take me 3 months to actually, practice it because of how long, because I didn't know when to let go of the melee attack. And then, so you could just do any attack. If you time it the right time, you can do a perfect one. But if you don't, you'll just go back to a normal. But if you remember, you can just, if you do a normal one, time it correctly, you'll go to a perfect and then you'll chain it. Now, another thing, you can actually do these in the air and then air trick up, and then you can do another set, and then so on, so on. If you want, you might as well keep moving, or start in Sin Devil Trigger mode first, because he does them quite quicker, so then you'll actually figure out the timing. The way I think it in my mind is that his human form of Virgil does it slower, so you have to do slow chains, but in Sin Devil Trigger mode it's a bit faster, and then so on, you'll get used to it. So start off with Sin Devil Trigger mode, and then when you get better with that, then try human form Virgil, well, the main form, and then see if that works. So yeah, so I hope this little video helps for anyone out there that wants to try this, and then you'll become the perfect Devil Hunter. So yeah, peace.
You think to make a fool of me?